there is a scandal that involves faith in Jesus Christ. I think sometimes we forget about this scandal if we are people who are walking with Jesus, but really this scandal is that we cannot prove him. No matter what kind of proofs we have learned or ways to explain our faith, at the end of the day, there is still an element of faith to this. Like the author of Hebrews says, faith is the evidence of things unseen. So when Jesus was pressed to it, right, when the Pharisees said, show us you're the Son of God, do a miracle right now, or when he was tempted in the wilderness and the devil wanted him to do that, he didn't do the things pressed to. And the author of this, the editor of this compilation talks about that if Christ had documented himself with miracles, we would naturally believe, but then Christ would not be our salvation. For then there would be faith in the God who became human, not be faith in the God who became human, but only the recognition of an alleged supernatural fact. But that is not faith. Only when I forgo visible proof do I believe in God. I think that's a real challenge to us, but also a reminder of what it means to be people of faith. Being people of faith is not just doing good things or trying to show ourselves worthy. Ultimately, our faith is grounded on the idea that Jesus is who he says he is, and faith in someone who we cannot prove the existence of with at least physical proof like we typically would. In his book, The Ragamuffin Gospel, that's quoted here, Brennan Manning says, the kingdom belongs to people who aren't trying to look good or impress anybody, even themselves. That's a challenging word, I think, to all of us in different ways. It meets us in different spaces. But I think all of us, to a certain degree, try to look good or impress someone, even if it's ourselves, or try to increase our standing before God. And he talks through all the different types of people who do this, and he says the child doesn't have to struggle to get himself in good position for having a relationship with God. I think that's why Jesus says, let the little children come to me, for the kingdom belongs to such as these. Friends, I pray that we would come to Jesus in this season like little children, accepting the gift that God offers in Jesus and not trying all of the time to figure God out. Come, Lord Jesus.